Yeah, she caught my eye as I walked on by. She could see from my face that I was flying high, and I don't think that I'll see her again. But we shared a moment that will last till the end. You're beautiful, you're beautiful, you're beautiful, it's true. I saw your face in a crowded place, and I don't know what to do, 'cause I'll never be with you. La 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 la, la la la, la la la. You're beautiful, you're beautiful, you're beautiful, it's true. There must be an angel with a smile on her face when she thought of that I should be with you.
Good morning, grasshoppers. It is time, as it turns out, to see if we can get that one to appear.
Said.
Good evening, good arch. Slightly darker impression on the board today than usual. Perhaps it's better. Knight C3. Now, in this particular position many years ago, I always liked the move rook to b8, b5, b4. And I feel like I feel like that's exactly what I should be going for in this position. But let me just consider for a moment if there's anything here stopping me from playing the move e5. There's only one way to learn, and that is to do. Now, against Spassky, now do I need to play that way? Yeah, we're going to play that way. You need to keep everybody well in line. Well in check. So now it looks like he's got the plan of playing c3, and he has a nice grip. Does he really have a nice grip on f5? Do I need to take care of f5 first? Am I worried about sacrificing the b pawn? That is the question. F5. E takes f5. E takes f5. And if anything needs to move, f6 wins a piece. So I can't let him play f5. Let's see. If you meet me halfway. How about an exchange sacrifice? Is that good? D5. How about D5? Nah, let's just do it. Let's just keep F5 under control. Realize. so now I just want to do a quick study of this. Am I losing material here? It does look like it, doesn't it? You gods, folks. I'm getting crushed. Alright, let's just keep on going. Oh no. Nicely done. Nicely done. Take a quick peek at what went wrong there. And have we played before? That was the first time we've ever played Mr. Rinat. His rating is very inaccurate. He is playing much, much stronger than that. But his classical chess needs work. C'est la vie. Oh, he just joined today. Alright. Excellent. What? What is that? No, I do not want to see that. Video search by Chess Vision. Esmelika, you played a Scandinavian, are you sure? Alright, so, knight to d1, and I am clearly better, eh? I was supposed to play f5. This was my impression that I was supposed to play f5. This is my instinct. It's telling me to play f5. And after c3, then what? Another thing I was mildly curious about. Wow. So I was better here. I just got crushed after this. Queen to d7, I was trying to hang on to a pawn for some strange reason.
Good morning, grasshopper.
E takes f4. Of course. That's what I wanted to play. Silly me. Good morning to my favorite grasshopper. Momo Chess, how are you? I believe my sound is way too loud. Take it down to a normal notch.
Gunner 34.
Set. Blunder and game destroyed.
It happens. So what could I have done here? Did I have a choice in this matter? I needed to cover that square.
Hey everyone, this track is from my EP that I put out last year called Speedruns, and it's all video game music covers. You can
Yeah, I'm
download it on
toast.
Bandcamp, but my Patreon subscribers get this song and every song I've ever released in an instant download.
Toast, I say.
On Patreon for as little as $1. You can
So in this
drop it
particular
anytime.
position, I do have king to h8.
But I really appreciate everyone who continues to support me on Patreon.
But I'm still dead
So
lost.
I can make great videos like this. In fact, this song was suggested to me by my patron Nate.
That is Connor Engstrom music, by the way. Alexa, turn on Master Chess.
All the leaves are brown, and the sky
Oh, e4. Had not considered e4 as an option for counterplay. On a winter's day.
Gunner 34.
Set. We we push cap?
if I was in LA. Oh,
We push castle kingside pawns when the center is locked right. We can move, we can counterattack on the king side when the center is fixed, yeah. When the center is under control.
Set.
It's just a guideline though.
Or if center is under your control.
Very good, Esme. Yes, if the center is closed or if the center is under your control. Which is how it happens in many Sicilians.
Set. Play on flank where your pieces are more active.
Oh, California dreaming on such a winter's day.
Someone might get a full point buy. Bavia Catan. I think this is what he was waiting for.
Goder 34.
Set. But in this game center was in black's hand right.
In my game, I'm gonna have to take a look at yours if it's yours we're talking about. Hold on here. I'm smarting, so I'm going to go with the main lines.
Oh, the leaves are brown, and the sky is gray.
There's absolutely nothing wrong with the classics.
On a winter's day. If I didn't tell her
I'm not sure what's happening here.
today. Oh, California dream
Bavia, what's happening?
on such a winter,
Why are we moving like this?
on such a winter's day. On such a winter's day. Yeah. Oh.
Goder 34.
Set. Misclick.
I actually don't believe in misclicks, believe it or not.
Found myself today singing out like your name. You said I'm crazy. If I'm crazy for you.
Boom, 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 boom.
Sometimes sitting in the dark, wishing you. It drives me crazy, but it's you who makes me lose my head. And every time I'm meant to be acting sensible, you drift into my head and turn it into a crumbling fool. Tell me to run in a race if you want me to stop or freeze. Then if you want me gonna leave, just hold me closer, baby. Make me crazy for you. Crazy for you. Lately with the stay I'm in, I can't help myself. The spin I wish I come over, send me spinning closer to you. My blood poison sweet tears for you. Street me down there and get me in.
So already I understand what we need a little bit more training in. So we really need to work on endgames, Godorch. If you are Bavia, endgames, attention to detail in the macro amounts. I can't tell you which endgames just yet, but you definitely need to start concentrating on longer length games in the endgame.
Your walk through and set
based on the awareness of the pieces and the powers of the pieces that we just discussed and just saw. For you. So we have 60 H4s. What about H3s? 60 H3s. Yes, we have 60 H3s. Let me just erase this. Put all of these at 60. So we have 240 H3 A4s, H4s. 215 C3, B4, and G5. Is that right? Yep. Then we have 140 or 280 G3 and F3s.
Pegasus Sway
said, "Hi John, the first played Rapid yesterday when I was on the train between Copenhagen to Vaxjo. Hard to play when you're sitting on the train. Noticed some mouse slips."
You played really well, though. I think you managed to. Oh yeah, you let the tournament leader off because you had a ladder mate. But that was a natural, normal mouse slip. Why do I want this to show up? Video search by Chess Vision AI. I do not want it to show up. I really want it to not show up. I do like this though.
Goder 34
said, "I played a game in which I mindlessly chose French and foolish blunder."
Oh good, so that wasn't you, Fabia. Good Orange, that was not you that I just played. We're up to 34 today. This is a good number. C3 makes a lot more sense, yeah? So here, White has begun playing the game without finishing their opening. Basically, would you start playing the game of chess without taking all of the pieces out of the box or out of the bag? Imagine for a moment that you started playing chess and you left your rooks in the bag of pieces left yet to be set up. No, you wouldn't. Therefore, you shouldn't be doing so now. This also looks pretty good, with knight to f2 check winning material. But
Momo Chess
Said,
and now
"GG Kayon."
Keon Chess. There we go. Let's get Keon Chess in while we're at it. Bastille Kenny. He hasn't played that many games. I believe he's only played 2 games. And his performance rating right now is 1249. This just gives you a good indicator of what's going on. So, oh, not Renat. Where am I going? Esmelika. Esme, it is your turn. You have not yet started your game. Just a heads up. Oh, there you go. You did. You started it. Thank you. This game. Bastille, kind of. It is your turn, sir.
Said. Yes, I am.
Just doing a quick survey of who's playing and who's not playing. We have 12 games going. That's it. 13 ongoing games. I can only see 12 at a time, though. I can only see 12 players at a time. I can only see 6 games. Oh, no. These are great training for over-the-board tournaments, believe it or not. Sit back for a moment. Esme in the battle for first place. I think you responded to the goal setting on Discord. For those of you, we have several improvement training goals. Basically, I messaged more than one person about possible training. Not coaching, but training. Assigned, legitimate, decent, very important training. And by that I mean that you will have a diligent daily assignment toward improving your chess. So for example, for some, if this book were able to be found, I would almost say, let's study Exploring the Endgame by Peter Griffiths, aka Family Guy. Peter Griffiths. I will do my Peter Griffith accent while we do Exploring the Endgame, just to annoy everyone. So look at this. We're always going to try to look at games from the white side. That way we don't forget which way the pieces are going. Esme is playing black. Esme has a space advantage to a great extent using pieces, which is pretty rare. White has some difficulty in finding movements. There's a lot of stuff hanging here. I feel we have to take the rook. No choice in the matter, by the way. I feel like we have to take the rook. We don't want to lose any material on this side of the board. Esme is trying to bait the opponent. And it worked! They took the material that they should not have taken. Because now the bishop gets to retreat. Whoa! Wait a minute, they took a rook. We took a rook. They take a bishop. You get to take a knight. Very good. You do get to take a knight. They take a pawn with check. King moves. Don't get too fancy here, Esme. Keep it real. Unfortunately, your opponent has a move that will both defend and attack at the same time. That was way too fancy. You had to take the knight first. Because you also had knight f3, check that.
Pegasus sway.
Ouch.
NXG good move.
Yeah, NXG4 by black earlier, and then NX takes E5 would have been a good move.
NXG I was blind.
Yeah, you had to play NX and takes E5 first. Your NXG4 was a good move. I did not realize how good it was. Let's check out Key and Chess Coach. Key and Chess Coach is streaming. Now, wait a minute. How did he get into such a tough position? Let's just go back in time. So right now is material equal. Bishop D3. Ah, Key and Chess Coach is playing this limiting system with his pawns and pieces. This doesn't look bad in itself. Now we can't open the center. First we have to actually take care of the bishop and the placement of the rooks. Okay, this is moving the same pawn twice without being completely prepared. Now it's all is forgiven, but in general, we should be continuing to develop our pieces, setting up our pieces in the opening, and then, and only then, playing the game. A6 gave white a leg up with the extra center pawn. You don't really want to push these pawns. You want them to capture and you to have two united pawns in the center. The whole point of this pawn being here is to provide support for the center and to keep pieces out of these squares. And now, unfortunately, well, they just allowed us to capture. We should have captured, maybe. And we seem to be close to losing a pawn. Knight f3 is forced. No, knight f3 is forced. How to calculate in time pressure? Well, the intrinsic big three are very important. Three candidate moves. Where are the weaknesses? What is the worst placed piece? What is the opponent's big idea? Those big three things have to be apart, and then we lost a piece, and that was the end of the story. The Key and Chess did not really understand the knight move. This is a nice draw.
NC perhaps.
I don't really like that image. This has to stop. This has to stop. This gunpoint image by Hikaru, not cool. I cannot recommend Lee Chess to students if there's going to be guns in the video search by Chess Vision AI. That's gotta stop. Yeah, but why was it a draw? Let's go back to where we were. Why didn't we continue marching? This looks pretty good. Let's take a look at this one for a moment, right? It's still going to be a draw. There's nothing you could do about it. We just never had enough with the white pieces. I agree. It was a draw. Rysev, good morning. Ali Haidar. What do I want to play with this fella? Let's play the C3 Sicilian. Uh-oh. I don't think Black understood why they are playing the Sicilian. The Sicilian is played because they want to exchange a center pawn for a side pawn. Can I do it this way? Change. I'm gonna gambit this way anyway. We'll see what happens.
Goder 34
said, is theory after every opening important?
Goder 34
What theory after every opening? There's no theory. What are we talking about theory? I'm going to speak in riddles if you're going to speak in riddles. There is no theory. What are we talking about here? If you're speaking in the riddles, I'm going to speak in the riddles.
Said, I mean theory for an opening.
First things first, checkers. No, I understand what you mean by theory in the opening, but I still don't understand what you mean.
If we go E, then the idea behind it.
So basically, the theory is that you really need to concern yourself with at the moment. And this is extremely important that you realize this theory. Control in the center, king safety, and I'm going to say it again. Control in the center, king safety. Can I play it this way? Oh no, I have to block with that move. Control in the center, king safety, active pieces. This is the primary objective. Active, absolutely active pieces. So every day. Everything. With arms wide open. Well, that's a bummer. Mm-hmm. With arms wide open. And now what are you threatening? With arms wide open. Has changed. Notice that I'm getting all of my pieces out. My opponent is still down 2 rooks, so I have to get my rooks into the game. I don't get it.
Momo Chess
Said, GG.
Momo Chess
I don't have much of a choice here.
I'm going to withdraw, otherwise ID win KEKW.
Momo Chess.
Said.
Otherwise I'd win.
Home.
You are funny. Ever so funny.
Momo Chess.
Oh, raw.
Said. Advertisement.
Whoops. I should have taken that one. Cold heart. By you. Looking better, baby. Just pass it through. Think it's gonna be a long. Can that be stopped? You see, the opening theory is only the established path of the good moves of many good players tested over time. And all of those good moves are based in the absolute fundamentals and principles of controlling the center, improving your worst placed piece, activating your pieces, control of the center, activating your worst placed pieces, getting your king safety, being aware of your king safety over and over and over again.
Thanks for subscribing.
Namaste, Pegasus.
Thanks for subscribing.
For the 5 gifted subs. You are a godsend.
Chupi 24,000.
Thanks for
If you got a gifted sub from Ron,
Thanks for
please
subscribing.
thank him, aka Pegasus. But literally, the opening theory, there is no opening theory to learn. I'm trying to get you away from memorizing openings. Don't memorize openings. Get to the root of the understanding behind why the moves are made. Get to the root of why those moves were established to be good. I think it's gonna be a long, long time. Why don't any of the world's top players play the closed Sicilian as white?
Play the vulture and it's all good.
Why don't any of the top players in the world play the vulture? Because the knight is slightly less purposeful than on g4, being placed on e4. The good player will win the game regardless of the opening.
Said. Haha.
Now I know that Momo Chess is purposefully keeping their rating down by playing openings that are not necessarily so great. I do the same thing when I go on my GTO strategy. If I can, I'm going to keep on going past 200. Once I get to 200, I will continue to bring each of those openings up past
Did you like
200.
my new emoji, John?
The peach? I love it. That is funny. The mango? I'm not entirely sure about the mango. I absolutely love the peach. I'm partial to peaches.
What is vulture?
Ah, the vulture. The vulture is d4, knight f6, c4. Wait, is it c5 right away? I'm lost already.
Chess.
Oh no, it's e5. Oh, I was thinking the Fiorowitz.
Chess.
Said. C.
Momo Chess.
Said. Any.
Knight e4,
Momo Chess.
Said. No.
c5,
Momo.
d5, and then knight e4.
Momo Chess.
Said. First get in Venona.
Was I on the white side or the black side of this?
Said. It's
Wow, I've lost my only game to the vulture. I played F3 and lost in a bullet game or in a blitz game? I don't understand.
Momo chess.
said. F isn't the best move, but it's not bad.
I can't see why it would be bad.
DD is bad.
Bishop D2 is bad, that makes sense. Wow, F3 is the worst move according to Masters. Queen to C2, Knight D2, and Knight F3. Yeah, I can understand. Just develop your pieces as fast as humanly possible. And over here, beware of the vulture. You can actually watch the video. Lead chess is really on the ball here. I just wish they would be able to weed out terrible openings. I mean, terrible videos. All right, we're going to make 10 moves really fast without thinking in order to catch up on the clock. All of these moves will be theory.
Said. But yeah, the peach is good.
She's a good egg. Wow. 1 in a million gods. Do I want to play Queen H5? Yes, I do. I'm going to play the old school lines. This is Kramnik theory here. F4, huh?
It's not really work, it's just a power of time. I'm standing in the rain, but I'll never wave bye-bye.
8 raiders from
Kingslayer Sloan.
have joined.
Yamasei Juro.
Said. Raved.
Yamasajuro, how are you? Good morning. Yamasajuro, welcome. Oh no, did I fall for this? Bishop to G4? Looks like it, but I'm just going to keep on attacking. God and man.
Yamasei Juro.
Said. Good of you.
Can I play it this way?
Said. Looking forward to the podcast, Jin.
Let's just keep attacking.
Yamasei Juro.
Thanks for following.
Man with head off dog.
Thanks for following.
Thank you for following, man with head of dog.
I am dead.
You need to do a quick shout out to Yamasajuro. What were you streaming? Were you streaming chess on Lee Chess?
It's just a power of time. I'm still lying in the rain, but I'll never
Lord, I cry. I cry. Thank you for following.
Yamasei Juro.
Batil69, thank you for following.
Kingslayer Sloan raid.
Oh, it was Kingslayer Sloan. What? Of course it was. Let me get that one out. Looking forward to the podcast, that's what he was saying. I am FIDE trainer and National Master John MacArthur. Yeah, I really blundered on the previous move. He should have played bishop to f4, bishop to g4, but maybe, just maybe it wasn't such a blunder because queen to g2, he had no good discoveries. His rook is really misplaced on the g8 square. He should have probably put his rook back onto g6. And then he was threatening me. Got it, man. Got it, man. Got it, man. Got it, man. Got it. Can I? We have another one where that came from.
Batil69
said. If you blundered and the opponent didn't take advantage, was it really a blunder?
I like that philosophy. I like that train of thought. Can I go out this way now? Yes. So let's see here. Oh no. I accidentally castled. When the night falls. Gonna dance with somebody. We're gonna feel the heat with somebody.
Said. Night not trapped.
With somebody who loves me. What? Now I could be in trouble. A love that burns hot enough to last when the night crawls. Ah! Lee Cooper got me. In the complications, he got me. Let's go back to that one and see what's happening. This is how we learn opening theory, everybody. 12 moves, 13 moves, 14 moves. All this is opening theory. So the queen h5 is frowned upon anymore, huh? Is that why no one plays queen to h5? It's just frowned upon? It used to be the main line. Ooh.
Man with head off dog.
Said. QH is an old move.
It's the line that I know, though.
Man with head off dog.
Said. Computer.
Kramnik Brodsky.
Man with head off dog.
Blowfish. Blowfish.
Kramnik Brodsky went something along the lines of c3, rook takes g2. I'm trying to remember what Kramnik Brodsky was. I think it was actually the early rook g8 lines that he was playing that in. And I remember Kramnik Brodsky played something along the lines of f4. But this was already taken.
Yet I thought they played RG before RXG.
Man with head off dog.
Said.
Something along those lines, man, with head of dog. Blowfish. Computers mock it all. Exactly. Yeah, I didn't have to give that up. I should have put my rook on the 7th rank right away. Or queen to c4. Both of which are probably better than what I did. Right? Queen to c4. That's what the computer feels. So, but meanwhile, bishop takes, even queen to c4 now might have been good. And then I blundered by touching my king and touching the c1 square for some reason. How did I do that? But it turned out okay, amazingly enough. As badly as it looked.
Wow,
What a chance. No, I mean, I knew that I was going to have knight f6 check. Which is why I wanted to play... Oh, that's what I did. I touched my rook. I have to turn that off. I touched my king and I touched my rook. And if you touch your king and you touch your rook, then it castles. So I actually wanted to play rook to a7 in this position. So let's see if that would have been good. Rook to a7 would have been equal. And on queen h5, knight f6 check. This was my plan. As desperate as it looked, this was my plan. And I wanted to return to this square and get everything in the game, and he has no entry points. So because I touched my rook, I castled. And now knight to d5 check. Oh, knight to c7 check, and I just draw the game. But who wants to draw the game when they can win? And now, for something completely different. Knight f8 check, king e7, and king takes b2. That's what I missed. This king takes b2. And then this rook comes across and I'm winning. And in the middle of a game. Let's get going. One more time. We're short on time. I spotted the last guy a full minute. All in all, yeah, just another brick in the wall. Education. Now imagine that this is okay for black even after. Dark sarcasm in the classroom. Teachers leave them kids alone. Teachers leave them kids alone. All in all, you're just another brick in the wall. I don't understand. Another brick in the wall. This is very sketchy on my part, I have to admit. I did manage to do what I wanted to do, though. Wowie, let me do that. Is he really going to exchange off his dark squared bishop? Is he? Is he really? I don't know if he is. But we'll find out. Just
Colors and promises, how to be brave, how can I love when I'm afraid to fall, but watching you stand
no, out of my doubts, but go to face somehow. Sir,
I have died every
every day
waiting
for you.
darling, don't
Be afraid, I have loved you for 1,000 years. Loved you for 1,000. Can I actually go this way? Can I actually exchange this off? Stand still and all she will break.
I'll not let anything take away
And now
in front
of me,
every breath,
every
hour has come to this. One step closer. I have died every day waiting
it for you.
darling, don't be afraid. I have loved you for 1,000
Oh, it is Esme whom I'm playing against the Grand Prix attack.
more. And all along I believed I would find you. Time has brought your heart to me. I have loved you for 1,000 years. I love you for 1,000 more. One step
So,
closer. One step closer.
it was a good move, I have to admit. Knight to d8 was what I probably should have considered playing.
Be afraid.
Could I play knight to d8?
You for 1,000 years. I love you for
Knight takes e5? That was better. Knight takes e5. Thank you, Esme.
find you, and time has brought your heart to me. I've loved you for 1,000 years.
That was a lot of work to gain 4 rating points. Oh,
One step closer.
Said.
One step
h5. Yeah, h5 was definitely the move that put you over the edge. You just had to recapture. And I was considering sacrificing the exchange here. If you played rook to c1, I was considering playing rook to
E4.
f8.
Said.
And or rook to
Next
c7.
round is about to start.
Thank you, good Arch. In real tournaments, you are allowed to say that the next round is starting. That much is true. What do I have these dates? 5/30/20, 7/6/20, 7/7/20, and 8/12/20. Those years. Let's keep it for a moment. G2 Chowdhury. What? You're not allowed to play that, by the way. Nope, you're not allowed to play that. Not allowed to play that either. With arms wide open. The arms wide open.
Welcome to this place. I'll show you everything with arms wide open. Now everything has changed. I'll show you love, and I'll show you
Everything with arms wide open. Oh no, did I blunder that way? I did blunder that way. That's a bummer. Takes. This doesn't do anything, by the way. I blundered. My G2 square is hanging. That's what I get for not finding good moves, good Orch. Yeah. With open faith is life.
And hold it by the hand, and he can create this world with arms wide open.
With arms wide open.
Under the sunlight.
Can't believe I sacked a knight for no particular reason. With arms wide open. Whoops.
With arms wide open. With arms wide open. Yeah, with arms wide open.
I can't get there from here.
Driving on Boulevard with my top down. You come up in my mind, got me strung out. Conflicted to restrict this addiction, I know. Just taste to forget the pain. So I dive in, release the temptation within. Then I
Dive in.
possible to never come back again. This is the feeling I crave, taking me over in ways. Is there a chance to be saved? I dive in, don't wanna escape.
Can I survive this?
The feeling I crave,
I've been
Release the temptation within. So I
dive.
my symbol to never come back again. This is the feeling I crave, taking me over in ways. Is there a chance to be saved? I dive in, don't wanna escape. This is the feeling I crave.
He's threatening to move his knight, but
Is there a chance to be saved? I dive in, don't wanna
do I have any chance? Can I do it this way?
This is the feeling I crave, taking me over in waves. Is there a chance to be saved? I dive in, don't wanna escape. This is the feeling I crave,
Oh, I can't let you take that.
taking me over in waves. Is there a chance to be saved? I dive in, don't wanna escape.
Bishop takes, knight takes. And then how do I guard? I don't know. But I have to just pretend like I am defending somehow. Nicely done. Yeah, that was really sad of me. Rook to c8, queen to g4, rook to b1, bishop to a3. Any move other than the move that I played. Any move other than queen to g4. Bishop a3, rook to b1, even a4. Queen e2, yes, absolutely. Threatening rook to d1. Any move other than the move that I played. I played queen to g4. Now I actually have to retreat. Instead, I walked right into this particular mess, and I just had to take right away, and I could probably survive this one. It would not be pretty. Rook to d1, bishop d2, bishop a3. Rook to b1. Yeah, I'm only down 6 points at that point. Yeah, I enjoyed that game so much until I didn't. Let's just put it that way. Thank you for the subscription to YouTube, whomever it might have been. I really do appreciate it. Please subscribe to the YouTube. We did pick up one more subscriber. This is our 604th video. Let's see how Esme is. Uh-oh. Esme looks like there are a queen ahead. Not sure why we need to move our king so much. Yeah, that was the plan. Just promote the second pawn. Now you can mate.
Said. Torun off Chess Vision on Chrome when you stream, perhaps that work.
Turn off chest vision on Chrome. Oh, you know what? You're right. You are absolutely right. Turn off chest vision on Chrome. It never occurred to me. I forgot that I completely had it. Thank you, Pegasus. So it will not show up. Very good. That could work. Now we're in business. Got it. Namaste. So I don't have to worry about students seeing those videos. I was really worried for a moment. Really, really worried. Let's see what my opponent is made of. Glebke. Well, now we're playing an English opening. Where are you headed, sir? Whoops. I don't really want to do that, do I? Let's do it this way. Let us do it this way. Now that he can't play that way, now that he can't play e4. That was really way too fast. Way too fast, whoever that was. If you're in the stream, do not play that fast if you want to be a better player. Namaste, Ron. Thank you for the 5 gifted subs. Batil69, man with head of dog. I love that. Man with head of dog. Matharina did get around to giving us a shout out 20 hours ago. It looked like, I think she was overwhelmed. If you've not yet joined the dojo, now is your chance. If you've not yet subscribed to YouTube, this is your opportunity. If you're not following me on my socials, what are you waiting for? Please also consider Chessable. That is probably the best method of self-training available. The best method of self-training available. don't wanna touch you too much, baby. Momo Chess, how was the Blackpink concert? I was so jealous. I almost thought about changing my ticket to stay in Paris. I think AK and Emsko saw Blackpink in Los Angeles. Or was planning on seeing Blackpink in Los Angeles. Wanna touch you too much, baby. Baby. All right, let's just keep it up. Keep it up, everybody. What do we got? We have A Very Exposed King by Ed 115. A Very Exposed King. They really are changing the Twitter logo to the swastika. I may have to cancel that credit card that renews it, unless I've got the permanent business account with that. Now, I'm supposed to be able to edit my tweets, but how do I edit my tweet? I can only delete the tweet and rewrite it. Can we win this game? We have to be very careful we don't lose it. That much is true. Forever. No, it's almost impossible. But the opponent is trying to flag us, but I think we just need to repeat. Get it off the cloud, get it off. So now we're headed for the 50 move rule. No, you can drive them back to the last rank. Now we're being driven back. Check, check. Check, check. No, check him again. Maybe I'll play king to d4. Check, check. Check, check again. In order to cross that line, you might need to play that rook move, yeah. No, we might be making some progress had we gone forward. Vesna. Vesna to know. Nicely done. Nicely done, Esme. That's what you gotta do. That's what you have to do. The truth in the game is not that easy to avoid. I am feeling in the mood to play a dragon. Whoa, maybe I'm not in the mood to play a dragon. Maybe I'm in the mood to play a Benko. Let's not play queen takes, how about that?
Momo Chess
said, "Are you winning, John?"
I'm playing. I'm not so sure about winning. I'm just gonna keep control over the center here. Where are you headed? Everyone knows it, everyone else. Like nobody else. Overwhelmed. Tell. Uh-oh. You don't know you're beautiful.
That's what makes you beautiful. So girl, come on, you got it wrong. To prove I'm right, I put it in a song. I don't know why you're being shy and turn away when I look
In your eye. Everyone else. Everyone else. Ooh.
Momo Chess.
Said, I think I drew against Lev Nova.
What? You drew against Levnova. Uh-oh. You don't know you're beautiful.
That's what makes you beautiful. That's what makes you beautiful.
What is going on here, folks?
Baby, you light up my world like
Nobody else.
The way that you flip your hair gets me
Overwhelmed.
But when you smile at the ground, it ain't hard
To
to
tell.
You don't know.
Where are you headed?
Momo Chess.
Said, it was that night pawns vs pawns and rook endgame.
That's beautiful.
That's what makes you beautiful. Baby, you light up my
What in the world?
nobody else. The way that you flip your hair gets me on.
Scaring me. You're scaring me, sir.
It ain't hard to tell. You don't know.
Uh-oh. You don't know you're beautiful.
Only you saw what I can see. You'll understand why I want you so
Desperately.
Right now I'm looking at you and I can't believe you don't know.
Oh, ho, ho.
You don't know you're beautiful. You don't know you're
Do I take with that pawn or that pawn? Let's take with this pawn.
That's what makes you beautiful.
Momo Chess.
Said, always go for a pyramid.
Indeed. Trying to get rid of that knight was not easy. And they open up the H file for me. So let's see. Lev Nova. Wait, I just played him.
Said, J-pop.
I think I drew against Lev Nova. So did Ron. You didn't know his weaknesses. Yeah, that was the game. Oh, it was. It was King there. That was the mistake. King E5. Oh, this was the right move.
Matt.
This was the right move. Remember when we analyzed this?
Play.
hold the phone here. That was on Matt. Good morning. How are you? Right now we are in the dojo. Let me post up this link here real quick. For you to be able to find us so that you can find us. Please join the dojo and you will be playing me in no time. King E8. That's a clever move. But of course I planned on playing it this way.
Coffee time here.
Yeah, this is a very difficult game to win. Momo chess. Momo. Coffee time indeed. Cheers, Ron. Could be time for coffee for me. How many rounds do we have left? What? Round 9 started. That's all I can get is 6 points. So Lee Cooper, rooting for you, bud. I don't want anyone pushing me off the top 3. Also rooting for Esme versus Crispo. Crispo, if you're in the chat, I apologize.
I'm Chess Guy.
Momo
Chess Kai 610. How are you doing in the tournament?
I think the draw was okay, my lunch is ready.
40 players today. Can you imagine? 40 players. And a lot of them play chess, or at least one game. Even if they join late. Wonder if that means that we broke 3,900. We did break 3,900. We were at, thank you for joining the dojo, Chess Guy. American Family Chess Guy. Family Chess Guy. How about that? I promised that I would do a Peter Griffin accent for Peter Griffith's book while going over some of the games. Family Chess Guy. Now on Cartoon Network. So is there a chance that ED can draw this? No, Lee Cooper is staying ahead of me. Let's look at it from the white side, just to not forget where we are. Yeah, that's pretty ugly. Then we'll go to Esme versus Crispo with bishops of opposite colors. Esme versus Crisp. Esme from India and Chris from China? No, Chris from South Georgia and the South Sandwich Islands, which I believe is New Zealand. I'm sorry, New Zealand. I think it's near New Zealand. Those look like, that looks like the flag of New Zealand to me. Too bad you can't click on it. Black resigned? What? Ouch! We made a mistake and we moved our king off of this square. No, Esme, what did we do? Just move your king back and forth. Oh, you got yourself zugged. Is that what happened? Yeah, you had to go in this direction. So the opponent grabs space, by the way. The opponent grabs space. I don't think you're losing this game, though. Let's take a quick peek. So far, so good for black. I don't necessarily know that you have to take right away. I would probably go for b6, to be honest. Especially after bishop d3, knight to c6, or b6. I also like the idea of b6, with the idea of bishop a6 to get rid of this bishop. And of course, you're scarfing their dark square bishop as well, but you also have the option to to try to get rid of their bishop. This is a Magnus Carlsen playing against Wang Hao. See YouTube video from the World Blitz Championships. Namaste, everybody. Ron, hey, powerful Ron. Nice work, sir. So getting back to what we were talking about before, about opening theory. Theory is only the moves that good players tasted over time.
Said THX John.
Yeah, congratulations. Put that in the chat to make it official. Oh, that wasn't right. I didn't put the @ sign. I put the like I'm on Twitch. Very, very, very impressive. We were looking at Esme's game as black against the London. So C takes D4 is not necessarily needed, but there's nothing wrong with it according to the computer. But I just don't like giving up the control of the center.
Pegasus sway.
After all, right now you have a center pawn, and I would rather play for E5. Knight H5 and E5.
Further on, of course.
I mean, Knight H5 right away looks quite embarrassing. By the way, White is not playing a London unless Black plays D5. This is a Queen pawn opening or an anti-King's Indian. That is the technical name for this opening, an anti-King's Indian. The only way that this can be a London is if there are pawns on D4 and D5. So for example, any other system here, let's just say we play D6, C6, Queen to C7, and Knight on B to D7, and they play E3, C3, Knight F3, Bishop D3. It's still not going to be a London. It's an anti-Indian defense. It is a London structure. I will give anyone and everyone that. This is what I like to play through. It's too bad our queen is not here. There goes the bishop pair. I don't know if we have to kick that. We can probably try to get our pieces in the game. Even B5 looks pretty healthy for me. Bishop to G4 looks pretty healthy. We can't play B5 apparently. B5, queen takes B5, rook to B8, queen A4, the rook is hanging. And on the reverse side of that same coin, after B5, queen takes B5, rook on F to B8, it's queen to D5, and this rook is hanging. It doesn't look like B5 is a real move. Personally, I prefer bishop G4, objectively. Just to get rid of the bishops of opposite colors, perhaps, but also to threaten to move our pawn to E4 and to E3 without allowing anybody to go to D4. So H6, bishop E3, and one more time for this move. Bishop E6 was played. Oops. That doesn't make sense. Tag those weaknesses. Where are the weaknesses? What is the worst placed piece?
Sometimes you picture me walking too far
Computer likes bishop e6 tagging the weakness. d3. And queen takes c3. Everything is good for black here. Time after time. We have the bishop pair as well as a space advantage in the center. Ouch! And now we play at e4. Do we have another move here? Queen to d6 does appeal to me more. I was waiting for that one. It was saying rook to d8, but doesn't seem so useful, rook to d8. That was the computer's #1 choice in the beginning. But I like queen to d6, keeping the queen on the square, on the color of the opposite of our bishop, just to complement our bishop controlling the diagonals. I know, I repeat myself a lot, everybody. So now we're down 2 pawns, but it should be equal. Do not check in the endgame. You're just helping the opponent move his king to a better square. It's much better to get our king into the game. f6, king f7. They have one passed pawn right now. They need a second passed pawn, and white does look like they can win this. So we have to be very, very careful about this. Bishop d5 actually looks like a pretty solid move. Don't believe any of the computer assessments here.
My king.
Your king was very late to the center. Yeah, you move the same piece twice in the endgame rather than getting your king into the center. It's the same principle as the opening. It's the same theory, the fundamental strategy. You move the same piece twice, and only now did you try to get your king in, but you're losing another tempo on. And his move was actually quite helpful. You should be locking down on this square. So it looks like, could we have played, but then our bishop gets trapped? Rather knowing it was always mesh and lace. I'll stop the world. Yeah, we're way too late. Bishop g4 check was really savage. Don't do that. Ladies and gentlemen, Alexey is actually a good friend. She's part of the Chess and Education Conference. She wrote a book which I have at school, Children in Chess, a guide for educators. She's also done studies on science and math and checkmate, 32 check, and we also have this book at school, Read, Write, and Checkmate, Enrich Learning Activities. If you are a teacher, these are books that will really help you justify to your faculty and curriculum. Fine Arts Activities, The Living Chess Game, for kids 9 through 14, Thinking with Chess, teaching children ages 5 to 14. And she also wrote the book, which I just recently got. Where did we go? Oh, I just got this book. U.S. Women's Chess Champions. Where did you go? I've put it aside. Oh, maybe it's over here. I brought it to my desk, didn't I? I'm fairly certain that I brought it to my desk, but it doesn't matter. You have to take my word for it. I have the book. United States Women's Chess Champions. And we have I'm not sure if we have another one to add to that. Does it have Jennifer Yu in it? It's a good question. Let's see who won most recently. So it goes up to Arena Crush. It does have Jennifer Yu. It's missing Carissa Yip. That's the problem with books like that, is that you are going to be a little late to the center. Don't you think this is a little presumptuous? Traditional Chinese and simplified Chinese for her name, when she's actually an American player. Became the youngest American woman in history to qualify for the title of International Master. Yeah, and King to E6. Let's go back to our chess analysis as Pegasus is trying to rope us back into actual chess. Yeah, almost anything is better than checking. Yeah, absolutely. I believe that would hold as well, but it's very, very dangerous. And now it wants to check. I don't know if we have to worry about that as much. We just need to get our king in. Yeah, we're running afoul of that idea. So it looks like bishop to d5, but we don't have f6 anymore. And this looks really good for white. Bummer. So f6 straight away makes sense now. f6, completely understandable. Keep the king out, place the bishop on d5, and to anchor it with king to e6, so there's no way in. We should not lose this game with only one pass pawn. And these pawns are very hard to get to. By pushing these pawns, it becomes increasingly difficult to defend them. So we ended up in this position. This is kiss good. Yeah, I think we have to start battening down the hatches. Just start battening down the hatches. Make sure there's no passed pawns created after this one. Yes. No, we can't let him have a pass pawn. Now black is better. That's craziness. I wanna push too far. Nicely done, everyone. I am a little overdue for taking care of my grandson on the way to threatening mate. Check.
Said.
Clearance.
Enjoyed the games.
Thank you, Esme, for being here. So now what's happening? How about a simple fork with threats of mate? This looks like a freebie. All right, we're faced with a check. Check, check, check.
Said. Black has to watch out for White's plan to get a free pawn on the H line, so LF is a useful move White can play on GG and H.
Yep.
Said. Is this puzzle streak?
Yeah, puzzle streak. My high is 84 or 86. 86. 86 was a pretty good year. And if you use the same browser, just don't move quickly. That's all I can say is don't move quickly. So if I check and then play rook to c4, is there anything to stop this? H-file disaster. Double check. Whoa, ho, ho. Back rank disaster. What in the world is that all about? Mate and 2. Removing a defender. Yep, mate and 2, removing a defender. This is attraction or removing a defender. Finding a pin. On promotion. Do we really need this? Do we really need this? King takes, runs into bishop f2 check. I think if we are going to win this, we actually have to run with it now.
you smile while you are sleeping, while you're far away dreaming. I could spend my life
Pegasus sway.
Said.
Oh,
RXG.
obvious. Thank you, Pegasus. I'm looking at pawn promotion. I'm completely blinded by the fact that the first 40 are so easy. They really are. Where are the weaknesses? I didn't do my usual line of questioning. Where are the weaknesses? Don't wanna miss you, baby. So the first 40 are actually very easy. It's hard to believe that I'm drawing a blank in this particular one. Are we just going to take that and promote? We're just going to promote faster than he can, right? I should have turned off the engine there. So check. Yes, Pegasus is correct. Mate in 2. All of these are supposed to be very easy. That's just the way it is. Check, check, mate. F5. I don't think we have a choice here, though. King F3, F5. King back to E4, F6. King takes, thank you very much. Work. Then we have mutual Zugzwang if he went King F6. But here, we can get the opposition. So we're going to do the first 40 as I predicted. They are very easy. Queen C8, knight takes E7, check. And the other pawn queened. I think this is safer than queening. Because after check, takes, pawn takes, we can't queen fast enough. Wow. That required a little bit of finesse, everybody. That one required just a little bit of finesse. Queen takes g6. Queen takes g6, queen f3. Keeping up the threats, right? Of mate. Rook to c1. That was much harder than it was supposed to be. Is it me, or are these exercises actually getting harder? Threatening mate and the bishop at the same time. Rook takes check, h7, h8. This is a very cool one. Check, check, and check. Queen takes, and a8 equals queen check. F4 check, queen takes, queen takes, queen takes. Violin. Queen takes, rook takes, bishop takes b5. All right, nicely done, everyone. The first 40 are relatively easy. Mindset. Getting to 40 is easy. Now we just have to convince ourselves that the first 80 are easy. I do have some blinds coming to block out, chess blinds, in fact, to block out the what is going on here? Girl, don't lie, just do that you need. Tell me nothing's wrong, one way or another.
Said, no stalemate here.
No stalemate here. Oh, fine. We'll go a little further. Right? Queen takes. Is that true? Just say so. What is the material situation here? 2 pieces for a rook doesn't seem winning.
Skies are crying, I am watching, catching teardrops in my hands. Only silence as it's ending, like we never had
A chance.
Do you have to?
So if we take a bishop,
There's nothing
and the knight takes, and then we check and we take, and then we take the knight. That's actually a winning material
you can break everything
because we're taking the knight at the end.
like I'm made of glass.
No one there to help me. Got it. Now I know how y'all are.
Go on and try and tear me down
Rook takes check, rook check, checkmate, right?
like a skyscraper, like a skyscraper.
The first 45 are easy. Check,
As the smoke
takes, and queen h5 mate.
and untangle you from me, wouldn't make you
Alright, first 45 are easy, as we pointed out.
512.
Said. Sorry, Sensei, I'm so tired today.
still broken
No worries, Dark Blade.
on my feet.
Probably rook to g3 is best.
Take everything I
For a moment, I actually
Question
thought
number 2.
break
Said.
everything
Hi.
like I'm made of glass, like I'm made
check, check, and takes.
Go on and try to tear me down. I will be rising
If on the ground like a skyscraper. This looks like we are just removing a defender, right? Doesn't have time to guard the knight because of rook takes knight check.
gonna stay right here and watch you disappear.
So we have this vicious up.
Go run, yeah, it's a long way,
And his vision sucks.
but I am closer to the clouds up here. You can take everything.
Now we need to create another pass pawn.
You can break everything I am, like I'm made of glass, like I'm made of
The paper.
Go on and try and tear me down.
Alright, let's just make sure that we don't fall for anything funny.
Like a skyscraper.
I believe it's just rook to d8. Queen check, king moves.
Like a skyscraper.
I don't see anything here. I'm sure that we can escape the
Opposite
checks.
sway.
Said. KCD.
King to d2, thank you so much. Doesn't matter which way we go. Alright, at long last,
Ride in the storm out
Just want to mention that Angelica Belkova has a D4 ambitious repertoire for white that I will be examining very, very closely. Because I do like playing D4 more than E4. But and of course, if anyone watching has not yet subscribed to the YouTube, please do so now. I appreciate your subscription, and you'll get notified on the flashing Riku. Thank you for the hello. I tell you, it's just so easy, it's hard to believe. And of course, on king moves, knight h3, queen g1, and knight f7 is made, but we have the back rank made. AKA the chess.com made. I'm not missing a thing. Right in the storm. It looks like mate, right? Queen to f3, knight to g3, hg3, queen h5. Very similar mate to the one that we got in our game. My first thought is just a blockade. It's just not really the case. Knight takes g7, knight e7, bishop to e7. So king takes f7, knight to d7, bishop to e7. It looks like I'm losing. But I do believe I can just pick off all of these pawns. We got greedy. We got greedy. King takes b4. Thank you, Pegasus. Better late than never. Namaste. And on that note, we will fly through the next 20 very quickly and return ourselves to exactly where we need to be. Here's a fellow I don't see that often promoting Chessable. Copy. There's somebody that I never get to raid. All right, and he's doing Chessable. Namaste, everyone. Thank you so much for the 5 gifted subs, Pegasus. And follow me on my socials and on YouTube. Especially join the Discord. And if you haven't actually imported our calendar, what are you waiting for?
John, ya seen the Discord yet?
I did see it yesterday. I haven't looked today, but I appreciate it. I'm going to give you a heads up in just a moment. Cheers and ciao, everyone. Please enjoy the 3FK as he is doing some chess stuff on Chessable. Cheers and ciao. Thank you so much. And Kingslayer Sloan for the raid. Thank you, everyone.